Good morning, everybody. Well, by the time you see this, it will be good afternoon, but today I happen to have a super busy day, so I've decided to record this video in the morning and then I'll be sharing it with you later on in the afternoon. Today, as long as I've been doing these videos, I've taken you to the car, I've taken you to my office sometimes. Today, you're in my kitchen. Well, very often, especially those with who I've done meetings throughout the year, have actually come to my kitchen because it is very often my working space, but today you're seeing a different angle, and you might also see one of the dogs coming by to say hi, although I think it's still too early for them and they probably won't come. But anyway, that's to introduce a little bit. Today, we've decided to talk to you about all the different types of content that we share with you on Schools and Agents, and the types of content that perhaps we've introduced this year that we weren't sharing before. Obviously, you are by now all familiar with our Marketing Mondays, with our How to Tuesday posts. Those are posts which we have been sharing with you for quite some time now, but those who perhaps aren't familiar with these kinds of posts yet, keep in mind that every Monday we share with you some marketing tips. Oh, there's Oreo. Oreo, come say hi to our friends. Come say hello to our friends. Meet Oreo. I don't think I've officially introduced Oreo to you, but here he is. He has decided to come and say hi to us. So, back to what I was saying about Marketing Mondays. Every Monday in the morning, we share an article which includes tips on marketing trends that you can use in order to help you progress in the world of international education. So we look at the latest marketing tools that you can be using. We very often look at ways in which you can use social media, types of content that you can be sharing, how to boost effectively. We look at marketing campaigns, we look at email marketing, which is something that is very close to my heart, and it is something that I believe in a lot. And apart from that, which we share every Monday, then on Tuesday we take a different angle and we share a How to Tuesday post. Basically, whereas on Monday perhaps we would speak about the importance of certain marketing trends, let's say on Monday we speak on the importance of boosting and of email marketing, for example, then on Tuesday we would give you tips on how to actually do it step by step. So a step-by-step guide of how to come up with a successful email marketing campaign, for example. So those are our How to Tuesday posts. Then on Thursday, rather than an article, on Thursday we tend to share a throwback. So normally it's a memory of one of the events we would have attended perhaps in the past year, or sometimes it's even years ago. Sometimes we dig in very deep and we come up with photos of people we've met, sometimes people we're even still friends with until this very day. So on Thursday, rather than our website, stay tuned to our social media, because the Throwback Thursday comes up on our social media. And then this brings us to Friday and where we are today. On Friday, we introduced, and this is our latest, so to speak, addition to the content that we share. On Friday, we introduced the Schools and Agents Bulletin, the S&A Bulletin. The S&A Bulletin comes to you in the form of a video like you are seeing now. Sometimes it's a video related to marketing trends. Sometimes it is a video related to the content that we would have shared during the week. Sometimes it's a video related to, trends that we have in the industry or events that we have attended. And perhaps last week we did a video on how to follow up with events. So the Schools and Agents Bulletin is a way to kind of summarize, if you like, the content that we would have shared throughout the week. So as we start now thinking about bringing this very busy year to a close. And in fact, later on in the coming Schools and Agents Bulletins, I'll also be talking to you about a short break that Lynn and I will be taking, so how you can expect to see content on the website, especially as we move into December. But I'll leave that for another bulletin, and I'll speak to you about that later on. But in these, this is what you can expect basically in these kinds of bulletins. So a summary of everything that we would have done throughout the week. And like I said, as we move into the next year, the Schools and Agents Bulletin will stay, the Marketing Mondays will stay, the How To Tuesdays will stay. However, the main reason why I've spent the last 5.5 minutes talking is to ask you whether there is anything that you would like to see from us as we start preparing content for the next year. Whether there are any topics that you would like to hear about more, whether there are any trends, whether there are any perhaps even challenges that you are facing when it comes to digital marketing and international education. And those would be tips and topics and content that we would also start preparing, so that moving into the next year, we truly continue to come up with content that you find relevant and that you need. So I'll leave you with that today, but have a little bit of a think. And if you prefer to write your comments, write your ideas in the comment section below, feel free. If you prefer to get in touch with us privately, you can do this through our social media. You can also do this through our website. And speaking of website, I'll leave you with one little scoop, but stay tuned, because as we dive into the new year, we have big plans for the Schools and Agents website. It's coming back bigger, it's coming back better. So 2024 is going to be another big year for Schools and Agents. Fingers crossed always, because, fingers crossed. Take care, everybody, and have a lovely rest of the day, a great weekend, and I'll see you next week, probably from another room in my house.